In today's book chat, I'm chatting about a book featuring a high school football player who has quite an interesting ability. So stick around as I chat about Infinite Noise by Lauren Shippen. Hey friends, Roger here, and welcome to my channel, Rogers Reads. So today we're chatting about Infinite Noise by Lauren Shippen. Now this book is supposedly based upon the popular podcast series called Bright Sessions, which I'm not familiar with. I'd never heard of it before reading this. But I definitely plan on checking out this podcast now that I've read this book. So Infinite Noise is a young adult contemporary sci-fi story that follows a 16-year-old high school football player named Caleb Michaels. But lately, he hasn't been his usual self. Whenever he's around a group of people, such as in class or at a party, he feels overwhelmed to such a point that he almost passes out. He's also noticed that his moods swing back and forth to extremes on the spectrum without explanation or without cause. Sometimes even culminating with him violently lashing out in anger that he doesn't quite understand. So upon receiving therapy, it's determined that Caleb is in fact what the book calls an atypical, which is a powerful empath who feels and experiences the moods of everyone around him, which can certainly be pretty intense if one is in a room full of teenagers whose moods are often extreme and ever-changing. But there's one person who seems to help Caleb deal with the overwhelm, and that is another student named Adam, an introverted gay teen who suffers from severe depression. So though Adam's emotions are often extreme and tend toward the dark side, they somehow seem to fit with Caleb's. And when Adam is around, Caleb finds it much easier to control that crushing overwhelm that he experiences when Adam is not around. So in this way, Adam's presence is calming to Caleb. Now because of this, Caleb's therapist encourages him to befriend Adam, and so the two of them form a unique friendship. In the process, they discover that they have much more in common than they'd initially thought. So eventually, their friendship evolves into something more, which poses an entirely different set of challenges for our two main characters. There's also the danger of others finding out about Caleb's ability, and there was even mention of a nefarious organization, which also added a bit of a compelling intrigue to the narrative. So I love stories about people who possess superpowers and or enhanced abilities. So it was fun journeying along with Caleb as he struggled to understand and control this part of himself. Now the story was told both from Caleb and Adam's alternating points of view, which really helped the reader understand the emotions and the motivations of each of these two characters. I thought that the dual perspectives worked exceptionally well in the book, as both characters' voices were so distinct that there was little danger of confusing them. The book also had a phenomenal description of emotions, and I thought that the author especially nailed it when describing Adam's depression from Caleb's point of view, and I found the use of colors and physical sensations in describing those emotions to be especially effective. So all in all, this was a delightfully moving, character-driven, coming-of-age love story that was also a journey of self-discovery for our two highly complex protagonists. It's an exceptional novel that teaches us to find solace in the special friendships that we forge and to trust those who love us. Now, I do believe that this is going to be a series, and I do hope so, as I would definitely love to delve more deeply into the world that the author has created here. The author also briefly introduced a couple of other atypicals in the story, so hopefully we'll be seeing them in future books. So did you like this video? If so, please click the like button below, as it really helps me and my channel out. And that about does it. So I will talk to you all in the next video. Roger and out.